Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's DIY Diecast. My name is Joe, and today I have something very exotic for you. We're going to do a wheel swap on this crazy exotic Pagani Huayra. It's a Hot Wheels mainline. It's got some okay plastic wheels and tires on it, but I think we can do a lot better, and I think you'll agree. Hey, these exotic cars are regular sight on the streets of Miami, Florida, down in Hollywood, California, and my friends over in Dubai, India, a regular sight to see these exotic supercars. They play with some expensive toys down in these areas, and I'm a big fan of playing with toys no matter what the price. You don't have to have a lot of money to own a supercar. You can see what I paid for this Pagani Huayra, $1. And I'm going to get these wheels off here and get something really fantastic on here, and I think that you'll agree. Alright, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to run over there, grab you, get you set up right here, and we'll transform this amazing exotic supercar. Alright, here's a closer look. It is that beautiful Pagani Huayra. Again, it's a Hot Wheels mainline. It's got the Brembo brakes, decals on it, and we'll get it out of the package here and check out the amazing details before we do the wheel swap transformation. Now, I do a lot of wheel swap videos. If you've subscribed or you've been following along on the channel, you'll know that because I do so many of them, and I'm trying to get the length of the videos down so that they're not so hard to watch as far as time or whatnot. I know everybody's time is important, so as I do the wheel swaps anymore, I don't really explain every single step that I'm doing, although you're going to see everything that I'm doing. I think you'll find that helpful. But I do have a video, if you go back in my content, where I show you every single detail that I'm doing when I do these wheel swaps. So I will be tearing right into this one and completing this wheel swap as fast as possible, really. But first, let's cover some of the great details of this car. They did not paint the taillights in for us, and whenever you got like a red car, of course most taillights are red, it's not going to do make much of a difference anyhow, so that's okay. What they did do was give us some fantastic, I mean just outstanding graphics on this car. That Brembo brakes graphics theme is looking really, really sharp, and how appropriate for a exotic supercar. Cheap plastic spoke wheels and tires. That's what we're getting ready to take care of. And they did highlight the headlights for us. Very, very cool. Just not much else detail you can do to a car that looks this great except for swap the wheels. We'll get right into it. I always recommend that you put down a rag like you see here to keep from scratching your paint up. I don't recommend that you use paper towels because they're kind of scratchy. I don't know, is that the right word for it? They're rough. They will scratch your paint is what I'm saying. Now, you've seen also how them wheels went flying when you cut them off of there. Got to be careful. You could get one of them in your eye. Recommend that you maybe even wear some safety glasses. These axles that I use, they are the hollow axles that accept the locking end pins in them, and they just make wheel swaps so easy. I'm just going to take and fit my axle through there. Sometimes you gotta kind of work with them to find that little loop that's inside of there. The whole point in using these axles is we're trying to avoid drilling out those rivets and taking this car apart. There hasn't been a wheel swap or I haven't been able to do it yet. Alright, with a little hesitation I was able to thread the needle, and the wheels that I've chosen for this wheel swap I covered in my last video of my latest wheel haul, and these are those very, very treasure hunt looking 5-spoke white leather, and they got the gator back style tread tires. Just a very, very, very treasure hunt style, great looking wheel. I think they work for a lot of different vehicles, and I'm very excited to see how they turn out on this Pagani Huayra supercar. Alright, we are rocking right along. You may prefer working with needle nose pliers when it gets to this step where you put in the little end pins to lock the wheels in. I really should. I've got chubby little fingers, and it makes it kind of tough, but I'm also not very handy with holding onto these pins with a pair of needle nose pliers, so sometimes it's a little bit of a battle, but you stay persistent because we are working with very small parts here, and that one's fighting me pretty good. I'll just try another pin. Maybe it just doesn't like that one for some reason. Alright, I think I got it. Yeah. Alright. And now for the front axle. Now it is important to point out that on this vehicle particularly, I did have to trim the axle down a little bit shorter in the front. You can tell by this base that this car actually requires a longer axle for the rear and a shorter one for the front. So, and don't go cutting these axles. Remember that they are hollow. All you're going to do is smash them, and then you won't be able to get the end pins in. So I just take a little stone wheel on a Dremel tool and just grind them down till I've got them to the correct length for each car, because it really does vary. A lot of cars are the same, but sometimes you get one, like these supercars particularly, usually they are wider wheels and wider axles in the rear. So just a helpful tip there. Oh, I'm trying to put the wrong end of the pin in. That's not going to help. Keep working with it till you get it. And I got it. Alright. Very good. Just one wheel left. We are almost there. Like I said earlier in the video, trying to get faster with these things. I know that it's going to be pretty hard to want to sit down and watch a wheel swap video in 20 minutes, right? So I really get the time cut down on these. Try to do steps that help me to work ahead, like get my axles trimmed and bend my end locking pins and things like that. So, and that one went bam, gave me little to no fight at all. Love it when that happens. All right, they are on there, and I can tell you already, they are looking amazing. Last step, just going to take 2 tools and push these locking pins in to secure the wheels, and it is reveal time. Can't wait for you to see this. Looking very good. All right, it's real time. There it is. Is that a great looking wheel swap or what? Got those we made our own treasure hunt. That's what we've done. We went and did it. Huh. Fantastic. Real rubber tires, white leather radials, those great 5-spoke, very treasure hunt looking wheels. And man, them white leather tires just really stand out with the lettering on the car. Very, very happy with the way this turned out. And I hope you like it too. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. We do a lot of these kind of videos, and you don't want to miss out on the next one, because you never know what we're going to do next with these wheel swaps. Also do a lot of unboxing and other great customizations. So that's it for this video. Again, really hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, we'll catch you later.